Hi guys, we're back. Lesson 2 of our fall trees. This one here. So you can take a picture of that if you like with your camera when you're looking at it, and so you can refer back to it when you're painting it yourself. So I'll take that away so we can start working on this one. So next what we're going to do are let's do these reflections, because we have a lot of reflections and I wanted to put them in for you just to show you how to do those. We have water going over the reflections to make them look like they're underwater, so that helps. So everything helps. Every little thing that you learn is good. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to make our reflections. Now the reflections are from these trees up here. So just take the same brush that you use for those and the same color paint, okay? So all you used was green, I think with a little bit of red, just a little tiny bit, and green, and white to brighten them up. So you might need more white. Just move away from it if it's too dark. If you can't get them light enough, just move away and add more white. There we go, they're nice and bright there now. Okay, so now you go underneath here and just tap, 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 tap some of those same shapes down at the bottom. I'm sitting in a funny position, like I always say, because I don't want you to think that I'm just rushing it up. But right now I'm trying to lean over, so you guys get the same shape as what you see on top there, as much as you can. My reflections are a little bit big there now because I'm leaning over. So make your reflections about the same size as what's up on top there. Okay, so make sure that you get some nice little shapes on top so for your negative space. And your negative space just means that it's a shape of your trees. And the outside shape outside of your trees is negative shape, and the trees themselves are the positive shape. I know it's a lot to learn, but let's just continue. Let's continue with this. So I'm going to tap these on, and like I said, I'm leaning over, so I'm after getting them too big. But you can get my drift. So I'm going to keep pouncing away at these. I have a friend, a painting friend. Her name is Shirley. And she lives in Alberta. And by emails we communicate, and she helps me with my painting. And she gives me like lessons by email. And she helps me. She's into the fine art, which I struggle with that a little bit, because it's really, you need many years of experience, and she has beautiful paintings. And she said if anybody would like to email her, that she'd be glad to help, and it's all free. We've been talking to each other for over a year, and she's been helping me a lot. And so if you want to communicate with Shirley and get some free tips, and she'll even have a look at your paintings for you and tell you if where you could improve, or whatever whatever information you want. So you can email me. I'll put my email address there. Email me, and then I'll give you her email address so you can communicate with her, all for free. And that'll be fun. And here's one of her paintings, actually. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I don't know, can you see it? She does beautiful paintings. And that's the fine art method. So, yeah, so I would say give her an email. Now, we got our reflections done, and now we have to have some land in between those reflections. So, or some trees or something in there. So just take a small flat brush, Bristol brush. Okay, and get some dark green paint. Just a green paint for now, a little tiny bit of red. And we're just going to tap that in between here, just to make it look like there might be a bit of land or some trees there, or some little bushes. Okay, just simple as pie, just a little tiny. Don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, so just go right straight across. And these lines coming down here, that's fine. They can be for reflections. That's fine and dandy. Don't worry about that. So let's go right across. Across we go. Okay, here we go. Good. Almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. There we go. Good. Now, we can add a little bit of a lighter color on top of those. You can get a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white. A little bit of yellow, a little bit of white, and tap that on top of those just to brighten up the tops of them a little bit. Even though they're far away, because we don't want them to be too green, but yet we want it to look like there's something there, that bushes or something, you know. There we go, that's pretty. Alright. Now, look, see, that changes it up a little bit. I didn't do that in my other painting. I hope my head's not in the way. Okay, let's see. How is that? We can put more on there. We can put more on there. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I don't want it to overpower the painting. Okay, nice. Perfect. Well, sort of. Sort of. So what you're going to do now is take your big flat brush, and because hopefully the paint is still a bit wet, we'll just take our brush and drag it along underneath here. Just drag it along underneath that green. Don't push too hard. See how it's softening it up a bit? Come over, come over, come over, come over, come over. Over, 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 over. Now, if the paint is already dry, then it won't do much of anything, but we can, don't worry about it. We'll put some water lines over there, and that'll make it look like it's underwater. Okay, so there we go. That's not too bad at all. Good. Good, good, good. So now, what we're going to do is, let's see. Let's put on these here. Let's put these on first. This is where your trees are going to sit. Okay? So we'll put those on first. We won't be putting flowers in right away, but we'll put those on. So just get your flat brush again. We use flat brushes a lot. Flat brush, and here you're going to take some of your dark blue. We want to make a dark color rather, so you don't have to use black. And we'll put brown in there, and we have a beautiful dark, almost black color, just by using ultramarine blue and burnt umber. Like I said, if you don't have these colors, just use any dark blue. Use any dark red, any dark green, any dark or medium yellow, I would say. So all the colors I'm using are a little dark because I can add white and different colors to brighten them up. Okay, so if you don't have these colors, don't sit there and say, oh, I wish I could paint. Go ahead and paint with any dark colors and just follow my instructions. How's that? So now we'll take a line and bring it in here. There we go. And then make a nice little hump. Make a little hump for your, because that's where the tree is going to sit. And then come down in the front here. And then back. Now, fill that in with your color. Good. So now you got your little bit of land that your tree is going to sit on. Yep. That's all. Just make, it's just a little hump and a little bump and a little hump and a little bump, and that's that. Looks funny now, but by the time we get all our flowers and trees on it, it'll look really nice. See, when you're doing paintings, you have to start somewhere. You have to have some shapes, and fill it in and see where you're, what that much is going to look like. So let's go back over here and do another one. And a hump. And fill it in. Good. It's like a big old rock. But we don't want it to be too, because we need to sit the tree on there. Okay. Good. Good, good. That's that one and that one. They can be different. It's okay. Perfect. So now we'll start the trees, and then when we start the trees, we'll get a little bit more done. I got a feeling I'm going to get this done probably 3 or 4 lessons. This is lesson 2. So now we're going to put on our tree branches, our trunks, tree trunks. Okay? So our tree trunks are going to consist of basically the same brown and blue, and that'll give us a nice, and we'll put a little bit of white, not much. I'm trying to get a little bit of a grayish color there. Okay. Alright, well, we'll have it nice and dark. We'll worry about highlights and everything. But see how it's a really dark grey now because I had a little bit of white to it? Just those colours are so nice. You can do anything with them. So let's do a tree. So we'll take our brush. This is a flat, remember the chisel brush I talked about? It's the chiseled sable or synthetic brush. And it's not very big, you can see. It's just wide enough for the trunk. But I'm going to turn it this way today, skinny way. And I'm going to pull down and touch and pull down and push. Push, 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 push. And then fill it in. Good. Perfect. Now we'll do another one. We'll fill that in just to get it darker again. We can do that anytime. Alright. Alright. Good. So you're always going to need to adjust things and everything, you know, I'm doing a video, so I'm just trying to get the video done for you, but you can take your time, you know, and take your time and there we go, push, 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 and fix up anything that needs to be fixed, anything needs to be adjusted. Have a look at it and see what's on the go. There we go. Good. And we'll do the other two, or one. We'll do one on this side over here. Alright. And make it nice, and let's see, where are we going to go with this? Let's make it nice and touch and push. Push, push. Good. I meant to make that a bit crooked, but I forgot. So you can make that tree like bent a little bit, a little crooked, or, you know, make the shape of the tree whatever way you want. They don't have to be that straight. And then you just take your brush again and use the chiseled edge and come off the tree and make some of these nice tree limbs and things. Alright. Up, 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 and away. Up, 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 and away. Okay, so you can have as many as you want. Alright, I'm only using brown and blue, okay? Burnt umber and ultramarine blue, okay? So I'm coming off the tree and out to the side. And off the tree and out to the side. And I'm having my chiseled edge to help me get this done properly. And then maybe another one up here. So come off the tree and out, okay? So that's those, and then maybe we got another little one down here. Maybe there's a little one down here. Up she goes, and out. Maybe there's one here. So we'll just make some little sticks. You want one or two or three or whatever you want. And then we'll do the other side, and we'll go off the tree and out to the side. You make them big or small as you want. It's your tree, so whatever way you want your branches is great. Out to the side, and then we'll do some more little branches up here and out here. Oops, that's because of the way I'm sitting, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so get that branch out here. Let's pretend that it didn't happen, okay? Let's pretend that didn't happen. Alright, now, what we're going to do is, let's make a few sticks out here. Okay, little sticks. Smaller, you know, nice little, okay, just some little sticks there, that's fine. We can put more or do anything we want with it after. So what you're going to do is get your liner brush, and now when I put all these twigs on these trees, then I think I'm gonna go and let you work with that, because what you have, do the rest of this, get that much done. And while you're at it, let's do No, let's leave that. I know, I'm always changing my mind. And that's the way you should be. You should, you know, try to think it through and see what you want to do and plan it all out. That way it's, you know exactly where you're going. I sort of kind of make them up as I'm going along. I see my painting that I did and I plan it out, and then I do one before I do my video, so I won't be, you know, trying to say, okay, what I do with this or that. I have to have some kind of plan. So I plan one out, and then I paint it, and then I do it on YouTube for you guys. And but before that, when I'm trying to paint it in the very beginning, I may have to make it up, or I may have to look at books, or I may have to look somewhere and get some ideas from several different pictures, you know. And sometimes you just take your own picture and you paint from that, and you can change a few things around. When you get more experience, and maybe you are well experienced, but when you get more experience, you'll be able to make all these decisions much more easier than what you're trying to do now. I still would have to, you know, struggle with making decisions on my paintings and what I had to do. And so making decisions is the big thing. Yeah, it certainly is. So let's get some branches off of here. Touch and up and out. Try and get them skinny as you can. There we go. And if you wet your brush and roll it in your paint, then it'll be easier for you to do this. Okay? So these twigs are going to help you determine where your leaves are going to go. These are going to help guide you. So make sure you put lots of them on. Put lots of them on, because they're going to be covered up. So if they don't come out perfectly, there'll be flowers. Leaves over them. Alright. So we'll do the other side. And then I will go and let you do all this, because I don't want to make the videos too long. And then I get another one up here, and up here, and up here. Wiggle your brush a little bit just to get a little bit of a tree look. Up here. I hope I'm not in the way. Here we go. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, the big old branch there. I'll have to use lots of leaves on that one. Cover it up. Nice and dark the paint is when you just add those two colors together. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go here. And as many as you think you need. There we go. So just roll your brush around in your paint. And there you go. Okay, so I'm thinking that might be, we're doing okay. Can't reach it, so, oh. Alright, we're doing fine. Now, so I'm going to let you go. That should be enough for this lesson, just to keep you going. And before I go, Shirley has a tip. So Shirley has tips, so I'm going to give you these tips from Shirley every now and then, or when I get a chance. And like I said, you can email her and get all kinds of tips. So when first designing your competition, it might work well for you to determine where light source is coming from. And then all individual parts of the competition will be easier to keep control of. So what she's saying is, when you're first designing your competition, you have to determine where the light source is coming from. And then because when we do this one, we'll have the light source, and I'll show you where that is going. Okay? Also, always remember to create form. To create form, like a tree, we need at least three values. Light value, medium, and dark. And then this form will cast a shadow, which is called a cast shadow. So, from time to time, I'll read out some of Shirley's tips, and you go and practice this and get it done, and then I'll see you in lesson 3.